All right, functions. Here we go into week 6. Monday is going to start off with our gymnastics work. So, starting with that for Monday, 3 to 5 sets, 10 ring assisted pull ups, 10 to 20-second pike hold, and the 10 to 20 reverse sit up. So, again, here we're working on just creating a lot of body awareness, body weight strength, holding different positions, and getting stronger in these positions that we're not used to. And the idea is like good form, good technique, get into the right positions, feel the muscles, doing these movements. And we're doing about 3 to 5 sets of these. So you guys have done this a couple times already, so you can look back. But if it's newer, again, just take your time with it, get a good challenge out of it. Not meant to be cardio, meant to be more biased towards strength. Then our workout, this is where we can kind of get that conditioning piece out of it. We got 10 rounds for time, 25 feet sled push at body weight, and then 6 inchworms with no push up. So we're going back and forth. Ideally 90-second rounds, but I would say even if you get 7 to 8 rounds done in those 15 minutes, that's still perfect because we got a good amount of reps in there and a good challenge with upper body and lower body there. So body weight plus strength couplet here. I'd say there's some conditioning. I'm going to say conditioning in there as well. So Wednesday, going into isometric strength. This will be kind of like the last week of this phase of isometrics. We're still going to do it for the last little bit of the program, but we're going to change it up just a little bit, kind of to hit different angles, different kind of holds. But this will be the last week of this, just because you guys are good and used to kind of what isometrics are. We're going to start to kind of get more specific, try different kinds of isometrics going forward. So again, we're going to hit the upper, lower, midline with yielding isometrics today, really trying to push past those positions that we're in. And the idea is to create really good strength in those positions, the ones that we're weak at. And then our workout, 15 minutes, AMRAP 15. So we're going to move for the full 15 minutes, 15 plate jumps, 12 plate ground to overhead with 9 plate front squats to follow up. Strength and conditioning is the stimulus. We're going to hit 5 to 7 rounds in the 15 minutes and ideally kind of completing 1 to 2 sets or each movement in 1 to 2 sets. So a lot of it, if I can challenge you guys, is to try to hang on to the plate for the whole workout, except for the plate jumps, obviously, but try to hang on to the ground overhead and the front squats as much as you can. So that will be Wednesday. And then our Thursday workout, we're going to hit up the low back circles, and then we're going to focus a little bit on a low back muscle called the QL. We're going to see if we can activate that a little bit more and strengthen it too during this time. So we're going to have some good time kind of learning how to move the low back and then also activating that low back area as well. So we'll have fun with that. And then that should prime us up for the workout. 5 rounds for time, 300-meter row for the guys, 250 for the ladies, and then 6 windmills per side. So a little bit newer. We haven't really done this as much in class, but it's a good movement to add some side bending into your movement, some shoulder stability too as well. So it's a movement that encompasses so many different components to it, but it's a good little exercise to get you kind of in positions that we're not used to. So I would say the row is more of the conditioning, kind of let loose there, but the windmills, take your time, really control it and focus on good movement there when you do them. Then our Saturday workout. So we're going, this is a conditioning day. If you guys remember, breathing is going to be our first skill work. We're going to do 3 sets of just 5 squats. Very simple. On every set of the 5 squats, for every squat, we're going to work on breathing in during the lowering part of the squat, breathing out during the standing up part, so the concentric. So I would say 3 seconds on the way down and 3 seconds on the way up is the idea. And we're just trying to practice synchronizing our movements with our breathing there. So that's the first part and it's supposed to prime us for the workout. In the workout, we got 5 rounds for reps, 3 minutes on. So we have a 3-minute window to do 15/12 assault bike calories. And then the remaining time, we're going to do max med ball overhead slam. So take the med ball, slam it to the ground. When we're done the 3 minutes, we're just going to walk 2 minutes, just relaxed walk, kind of recovering. And then we're going to come back. So it's going to be on a 3-2-minute timer there. So 3 minutes on, 2 minutes at a recovery pace. So everybody's going to be going at the same time there. So the idea is to work on endurance and pacing and just really building that fitness up that's a key theme of Saturday. Sunday, last workout to finish off. So it was a good workout to kind of get your extra one in throughout the week. In teams or individual, we're going to go for a 3,000 meter row, 1,200 feet sled push with an empty sled, and then 45 hang power cleans. And we can sub them with dumbbell hang power cleans. So we got a lot of lower body hip motion movements today with conditioning involved with it. So and also every time you put your bar down or your dumbbells down, you're going to do 50 single skips, or let's say 50 jumping side taps for functions there. So the idea today is just get moving, but we're going to really be hitting the lower body and getting some good endurance work in there. So hope you guys have fun with that one and have fun with the week. And then I'll see you guys in the next video for the following week's worth of programming. So have a good one.